Good morning. Welcome to the channel. We made it to Mississippi yesterday. It was a long ride from South Carolina, but made it no problem. So I'm here in Upper Sardis WMA. Got a permit hunt here, which I think is probably one of the better ways to get on public land anywhere. So I found a spot on the map. It looks promising. It's got some water, some transitions from in the woods and a creek and a lake. It's got cypress in the name, so it can't be half bad. So I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. We're about to find out. It's going to get light here in about an hour. It gives me some time to get my gear together. So it's kind of a rush to throw everything in the truck yesterday. So I'm looking forward to finally getting my season started. Pretty excited. I just hope I hear some gobbling because there's a weather front that's coming. Looks like it's going to rain on me some today, probably tomorrow. I'm not too thrilled about that, but I'll try to make the best of it. And if it gets too terribly bad and turkeys aren't doing anything like Virginia last year, had the same thing happen. Well, there I didn't have any gobbling. I'm hoping I'm having some gobbling here, at least hear something. But then rain rolled in Virginia too, and it was just a washout. So I just left. That and my grandpa wasn't feeling well, so I wanted to go see him. Anyway, so hopefully the weather will hold off for the most part, and I can actually get on the bird first thing in the morning here and maybe seal the deal early. Who knows? I'm always looking for some lady luck. I'm gonna go say a prayer for a good, safe hunt and season, and I'll see you in the next clip. My first set of calls in Mississippi. There's a hen right here. Can't move. This hen right here, and another hen back over there, just flew in out of nowhere. Well, from that general direction. But I had a hen off to the right here, I'm pretty sure, when I first started calling. And I think it flew down off to my right. At least I sure hope it was a hen. Kind of acted like one, so hope so. Hope it wasn't a gobbler. But with 3 hens right here, I got a mouth call in my mouth, so talking kind of funny. I'm like trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. But with 3 hens, there's got to be a gobbler nearby, you would think. Surely. Well, somebody's already came in here and killed them. But then again, hopefully another gobbler would show up. But it's kind of cool. Never had a hen do that before. Fly from another tree probably 100 yards away and land right on the tree basically where I was calling from. really close to it. Because I walk back here to my gun and my camera. And then I look up and here comes two turkeys flying. It's like, oh my gosh. Of course, I'm not ready at all. No camera, no gun. Of course, they're hens. I'm not going to shoot them, but I actually think she might be a bearded hen. Kind of looked like she had a beard. Could be wrong. Kind of cool. See, I can't get her to come down. Get that gobbler coming. Well, got on turkeys right away, so picked a good spot. However, I haven't heard a gobble yet, or gobbler. The hen's like right there, one of them. I don't know if it's at least, I've seen at least 3, and thought I heard a 4th one, but it could just be these 3 that I've seen. I just couldn't see them up in the trees about 100 yards away, and then they flew right toward me. How they didn't see me walking around down here, I don't know. And they were 20 yards in front of me up in the tree and didn't spook them. I'm surprised by that. And there's one still right over there. She's probably only 60 yards talking. She's tree yelping. The other 2 flew over and I think they're still up in trees. They're not, those other 2 didn't talk much. This one is though. She's talking a lot. It's because I did call a good bit. I guess maybe she's looking for me. But I guess I'm going to stick with them. They're still up in the roost. Gobbler could still be in the roost. It's obviously fly down time, past fly down time. But maybe the weather, I don't know. It's not that bad a day. The rain hadn't got here yet, thank goodness. But what to do? I really don't want to bump this turkey and scare her to wherever, but since nothing's gobbling, it may not hurt. I'm kind of wondering where this gobbler is. If he's back here over this dam, or he's back further in the woods over here. Kind of where they came from. But you would think he would have gobbled, or they would have flew to him if that was the case. Or both. Gobbled and they flew to him. Oh man. I mean, it's great seeing turkeys though. And hearing them and whatnot, but need to hear a gobble. Well, it's supposed to be raining right now, which it isn't, which is great. It's actually some blue sky up there. Well, I was driving by this field, and I'm still trying to figure out where everything is or what everything is in this WMA. And I guess this is like a bird sanctuary type field or something where they cultivate it for maybe not so much turkeys, but all birds. So I glassed the field from the road. It's about 150 yards in here maybe, and I saw a hen. It's like, all right, maybe there's a gobbler with her, and haven't seen one yet. So I'm sitting here on the edge of the field thinking this is a good spot. I'm on the opposite end of where I saw those hens, or a hen, and then something spooked them. I don't know what it was. I think one flew away opposite direction, and then the other 2 started running over this way, right along the edge of the field, and they came right out here. One of them walked right by me right there. So I don't know what spooked them, but they weren't that spooked, and they knew I was over here because I'd already done a sequence of calls, and they started kind of really soft calling at me when they were right in this area. But I was hoping a gobbler was out behind him or something. But no dice so far. I don't know if that was the gobbler I first heard, because I heard one over here. The first time he gobbled was over here. I'm almost positive. And then I think he gobbled again right down in here. So I was positioned waiting for him to come up, to start coming up through this area right here. Maybe come up to me, hopefully. Just as he kind of crested that little hill. And then I look over to my right and I see a gobbler, or I see a bird coming in right through here. And I'm like, wait a minute, is that him? So I got a good ID on him. And you see right through here. I get to zoom in. I can remember how to use this camera again. So he came in right down there. So I saw that bird. Got the right corner. I don't think it was the bird that was gobbling. And I'm sure that other one's long gone. Because I had to go run down this one. Because that's probably... it's probably about a 50-yard shot. Maybe a little further. Further than I wanted to take. I don't know if that tree is actually in the way. That one tree. But that one popped out. He had a long beard. I saw that. I was like, alright, gotta let it fly. Because here in Mississippi, apparently, you can't shoot jakes. So, which is fine. I don't shoot jakes anyways. I've only accidentally killed one jake. But he stopped right there, and I think he was looking for that other gobbler. And I just let it fly. No telling where that other gobbler was. I was fixated on this one at that point. So the gobbler, the one that gobbled, he got away. But this guy made an appearance at the wrong time. And I just happened to be pointing his way, so I could see him come in. So, pretty amazing. I guess I can get some shots here. This place has been burned too. I don't know, probably burned last year. But here you go. That's a full fan. Tom. Can't believe I got made this happen on the first day in Mississippi. Public land. Upper Sardis WMA. Wow. Really stoked about it. As I was beginning to worry. I was beginning to wonder if this was going to happen today because the weather was iffy. I think I might have heard one gobble way off first thing on this morning on the roost. And then it's like, oh, it's going to be really hard to get on a bird with the weather kind of so-so. And but I was seeing hens. I mean, I saw a total of at least 5, probably 6 or 7 hens today. I was like, all right, man, there's got to be some gobblers around these hens. And sure enough, in this case, there were. And you know, where this one came from is back where those other hens came from. So, yeah. So when I shot this one, you know, it was a good shot, longer than I wanted. But he just stood there, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I know why. He was looking for that other gobbler, the one that was actually gobbling. Now, well, here comes the rain. But pretty gobbler. Thank you, Lord. So I can check off Mississippi now. Now I can go on to Alabama. I guess I'll spend the night here, you know, and deal with the rain. But I'm gonna go back and cook something. I'm hungry. So. All right, social media time.